Cologne is the fourth largest city in Germany. The size of the city requires a well-functioning wastewater treatment to protect both the people and the environment. For that reason, Cologne Wastewater Company STEB was established in 2001 and was given the responsibilities of wastewater management. Since then, STEB is responsible to manage all of Cologne's 5 wastewater treatment plants in Stammheim, Langel, Rodenkirchen, Weiden, and Wann. These treatment plants serve an area of 405 square kilometers and around 1 million population. Not only that, the wastewater from industrial and commercial companies are also treated, the emission of which is around 573,000 population equivalent. Wastewater treatment in Cologne is already more than 100 years old, which was initiated by the Roman empires in 1st century through their sewerage system. After 1800 years, it was eventually modernized in 1890, and in 1900 it was connected to various boroughs of Deutsch, Niepes and Ehrenfeld. The first mechanical sewage treatment plant was established in 1905, followed by the additional plants in 1953 in Stammheim, 1959 in Boringen and 1969 in Langel, and gradually they were expanded considering the environmental aspects. The sewer system is combined, that is, rainwater and dirty water are transported together into the sewer system. Considering heavy rainfall, additional storage spaces and relief structures like stormwater holding tank has also been created to avoid overload, and there are 77 stormwater holding tank with this sewer system. Also, to store rainwater in the individual properties, rainwater collection tank has been introduced by STEB. By this system, rainwater is collected in a collection tank and transported to the point of use through the suction pump. The length of the sewer is around 2,400 kilometers, and there are around 100,000 road gullies and drains in these sewage networks. Preliminary screening is done through a bucket trap under the gullies. The coarse dirt and solid objects are retained in the trap, and for the smooth operation, this gullies requires cleaning at least once in a year and several times on bridges and underpasses. Substances are like kitchen waste, all kind of hygiene articles, medicine scrubs, cooking and frying fats, cooking oils, cigarette butts, textiles, cat litters and all kind of chemicals do not belong to the sewer system, because these cause problems to the sewer networks and the biological treatment process. And to solve this problem, there is a system of extra charges, and every resident of Cologne has to pay 32 cents per day towards these extra charges. The material from sewer system is collected through inlet pumping stations to mechanical pre-cleanings, where coarse particles and sand is separated from the wastewater. After that, biological treatment is done, and in secondary clarifier, the sludge settles down at the bottom and the cleaned water is discharged to River Rhine. The resulting sludge is thickened, and in digester, it is digested to produce electricity and thermal energy using combined heat and power plants. Finally, the digested sludge is dewatered and the water is treated again and discharged to River Rhine. The amount of energy is produced can meet 80 to 90% demand of the treatment plant's own requirements. The dewatered solid sludge is being incinerated in Danish coal-fired power plants in Hurth and Frechen, and the ashes are disposed of in safer places. But as Germany will phase out of coal-fired power plants in next 5 years, the possibility of incinerating solid sludge in treatment plants will therefore no longer be available in the future. To face the challenges of disposal of solid sludge, the city of Cologne with the city of Bonn and other sewage treatment plant operators have already planned to build a incineration plant in Cologne, Markanisch. The construction work will be started on 2025 and it will be in operation from 2029, and by 2030 there is also a plan to produce climate neutral electricity and energy. Then this energy can be used for heating of around 1700 households and industry. Not only that, they are currently working on the development of future phosphorus recovery, because phosphorus is an important element for fertilizer, but the deposits of minerals required to produce phosphorus will be running out in next 200 years.